In this video, I'm going to show you the best agency service to offer in 2024, and by the end of this video, you're going to learn the exact service that you should be offering for your niche. So if you're not getting client results or it seems like nobody wants to buy your offer or your service, this video is going to help just that. If you stick until the end, I'm going to be showing you what I think is the best model that you should be using for your agency here that nobody else is talking about online. So it's a very new opportunity and it's something that a lot of you guys should be jumping into. So with that being said, let's dive straight into the Miro board and let's get this thing going. Alright, so just like a lot of you guys, I found SMMA the same way you guys did, which was just diving into an Iman rabbit hole. I ended up buying his course and I ended up learning all the stuff that he taught about running an agency and running ads for other people. And there was one problem that I ran into, right? I saw like all these gurus only talk about one service, and it was paid ads, right? I thought this was the only way that I could actually build an agency, drop out of college, and do everything that I've done. So I thought I had to offer Facebook, Google ads. I thought I had to do some type of paid ad service in order to have a valuable agency with a really good offer people would want. I thought paid ads are the only way. Buy my paid ads course and you'll print money. So I ended up buying paid ads courses. And I thought I was going to become a freaking ATM money printer, and that did not happen to be the case. If you guys don't know, my agency Spire that's at $30K a month, it's a paid ads agency. Like I run Facebook ads for realtors. So I'm not talking smack about paid ads. Like it's what works for me. It's what works for my clients. But it gave me a really big limiting belief when I thought that paid ads was the only thing that works, right? I thought paid ads are the only valuable service that an agency owner could provide. This is the only way. I don't know if you guys have seen freaking Mandalorian, such a good show. But I saw some other guys in the space as I was scaling up my paid ads agency be wildly successful with, short form content agencies, long form YouTube content agencies. I saw people doing cold email, like lead generation agencies. I saw all these different types of agencies, and I had no idea that people were actually paying to get like content edited or to get cold emails sent and that type of thing, right? So I thought there was absolutely no way. Like there was no way I learned paid ads all this time when I could have been doing all this other stuff, even though it worked for me. But that made me realize that paid ads aren't always the best way to provide value. Again, I'm not talking smack about it. If you have a paid ads agency and you get your clients amazing results, 10x ROAS, and they're happy, they're giving you referrals, then by all means, keep doing your thing. But if you feel like it's hard to crack paid ads for your clients and maybe they don't like that you're offering paid ads, they've tried it before, this video is going to be really helpful, right? Because paid ads isn't the only thing that you should be providing. Again, that's why I'm making this video. So what I'm going to show you now is the 3 different services that you could provide as an agency owner. I'm going to be diving deep into them, the funnel of each of them and how it works and which one you should pick with some examples of some different niches here, right? I'm going to show you, again, how to choose the best one. And at the end, I'm going to show you guys this agency model that I don't see anybody talking about. And I think it's a really simple model that a lot of you guys can run with. So just stick with me here until the end. But the best part is that you could make money with all 3. Again, I ran a paid ads agency. I have clients doing a short form content agency, lead generation agencies, thumbnails, you name it, right? And there's an agency for it. Again, for, companies. So without further ado, let's get started, right? There's only one way to provide value with your service, and it's to inject traffic to increase sales. That is the sole purpose of an agency. No company's paying an agency for you to just get them more views, right? The end goal of your agency offer is to make the company more money than they're paying you. If you can make them more money, they will stick with you and they will buy your stuff. You'll have case studies, other companies will buy, you'll get referrals, and you'll scale to 10K a month very, very easily, right? There's 3 steps to any funnel. Again, I don't care if you're doing paid ads here. I don't care if you're doing content. I don't care if you're sending cold email or cold calling for people. Step 1 of the funnel is attention, right? In other words, traffic. So what's the actual mechanism here that we're using to get attention? Number 2 is nurture. So just because we have attention and we have people interested in a lead magnet, we have people interested in our content, in our emails, and our cold calls, whatever, doesn't mean they're going to convert, right? A lot of people miss this step of the funnel, but you need to be able to nurture leads and get them indoctrinated, get them pre-sold on your on the company's service or product in order for them to buy. So it's attention, nurture, and conversion or convert, okay? So how do we do that? Well, with one of these 3 services, we could do it. And the absolute first one here is simply paid ads. Now, what are the pros to running an ad agency, right? Well, the pros are that you could automate most of the process for the client. So in my marketing agency, I had like the entire delivery process automated, right? I had VAs, I had like a client success manager that would onboard clients, they would launch the client's ads, they would manage the ads for the client, they would check in, they would do everything. So after like a year and a half running my agency, I got it to the point where it was very much automated on the delivery side. Another pro is that you have low management once the ads are actually running. So like once you have profitable ads running, you're really just doing maintenance and just tracking work every single week, just client check-ins and that type of thing. Another pro is that you could build a 100% win rate slot machine. That's the beauty of ads, is that when you dial in a funnel, it's kind of like you going to the casino in Vegas and like playing a slot machine, except you know that every time you pull and you put like $100 into the slot machine, you're gonna get $1,000 back, right? If you're able to turn $1 into 3 at scale, where a client spends 1,000 and they make 3,000, they'll spend as much money as possible to keep that going. So that's the pro of ads, is that it's very exponential. Like they could, not exponential, but once you have a positive ROAS, you could scale it. And that's what clients want. They want to make a crap ton of money. The hard part about it are these cons I'm going to mention to you, which is, first of all, there's a huge learning curve to ads. Like, Iman used to teach that you should be hiring a media buyer right away. I think it's a terrible idea. If you hire a media, like there's principles to business that you guys need to understand. And one principle you need to understand is that before you hire something out, you should have a base level knowledge of the thing and you should have done it yourself. You should have built SOPs around it before you hire. Because if you go and hire a media buyer the second you start your agency, you have no idea if the media buyer is actually getting the results and hitting the KPIs you need them to hit. You're not able to properly manage this subcontractor or basically an employee in your business that's running the ads for your clients. So you're leaving the entire delivery, like your entire product, the entire thing that you do, up to some guy in Pakistan that's running the ads for you. And maybe this guy in Pakistan is really, really good. And maybe you got really, really lucky. But what if he leaves? Then your business is screwed. Your service sucks, right? So there's a huge learning curve to it. And for me, I had to learn ads myself. Once you actually learn how to run ads, it can become very profitable, but people think they could scale to 10, 30K a month way too soon without knowing what they're doing. Another con is that it's saturated in most niches. And this is a concept I want to explain to you guys and this is something I teach the guys in my program when we're making our own offers is, new opportunity. So this is like the whole game of offers here. If you're able to crack this down, you're going to have a really good offer for yourself and for your clients, right? So for offers, we have new opportunity versus improvement offer. And I'll explain what these mean here. So a new opportunity is something that your niche hasn't tried before. So I did this, again, I'm offering Facebook ads for realtors. Every single realtor in America has been pitched or has tried Facebook ads before. So what that offer was not a new opportunity. Like me coming, I don't care how you package up your Facebook ad system. If you're coming to a realtor or think like a med spa or like any common niche that's been pitched Facebook ads a million freaking times, I don't care how you package it up. That is not a new opportunity. And the definition of a new opportunity offer is something that a client has not tried before or has not heard of. And it's something that's very appealing because when you go with an improvement offer, and a clear example of this is bringing Facebook ads to gyms, to med spas, to realtors. I don't care how you package it up. It is an improvement offer on things that they've tried before or are currently doing or have done. And when you have an improvement offer, a lot of clients associate your offer with pain because they've been burned by another Facebook ads agency. If you're offering short form content to marketing agencies, every marketing agency has been offered short form content. And maybe this marketing agency that you're reaching out to has worked with 3 other short form content agencies and they all sucked. So if you come in and try to package up your short form content agency and your offer in a unique way, at the end of the day, it's still short form content editing. And that marketing agency is going to see that and associate your offer with pain because they got burned before, because you have an improvement offer. An example of a new opportunity with the niche being marketing agencies, so you're an agency that works with other agencies. An example of a new opportunity is you coming to an agency that has only tried short form content to grow. This same exact agency, right? So for guys, this is what I'm talking about here. Pretend like this is our ideal client. They are a marketing agency, and substitute this for any niche. It's the same exact principles, guys. Marketing agency, and the way that they get traffic is with short form content. So Instagram Reels, TikToks, whatever, and their pain is that they aren't able to scale. So they can't scale because they can't get more organic eyeballs through their short form content. If you're a content agency reaching out to this marketing agency right here, do you think you would close them? Even if you have like this new editing style, or like you're gonna help them on like LinkedIn or something. This is the definition of an improvement offer. So if you offered short form content agency, this will be improvement offer, improvement offer, right? So improvement offer here for this specific ideal client is short form content, but a new opportunity for this marketing agency in specific would be paid ads. So I'll just put abbreviations here, paid ads, or let's say cold email. So this is a new opportunity. And this marketing agency, this guy right here that owns this company, every single day he'll choose this offer over this one. Why? Because they've been doing short form content. That is their pain point. It doesn't matter how you package it up. They've already tried it. They associate your offer with pain, getting burned, wasting money, wasting time. But when you come to them with paid ads and say, hey, look, I know you're struggling with organic. If we just ran one simple ad, you could fix that traffic problem tomorrow. They're swallowing that pill every time. And substitute this for your niche. If there's a marketing agency, and let's substitute this niche one more time, because this is such an important principle for all of you guys. Let's say that we're working with a roofer, okay? Let's say we're working with a roofer, and their main form of traffic is paid ads. But that's also their problem, is they're relying on agencies and they're not able to scale because their paid ads suck. An improvement offer, which you guys can drop this in the comments. You get 3, 2, 1, you have a chance right now. An improvement offer would be to offer them a new way of doing paid ads. They would not say yes to this. This roofer would not say yes because they've already tried paid ads. They've already been burned. They already wasted the time and the money. So a new opportunity here won't be paid ads, but a new opportunity here for this specific roofer, this specific niche and ideal client, because a niche and your ideal client are two different things. Your niche could be roofers, but your ideal client could be a roofer that's relying on referrals to grow. It could be a roofer that's relying on paid ads to grow. It could be a roofer that's relying on short form content to grow. But if your ideal client in the roofing niche is running paid ads to scale, a new opportunity would be to do cold calling for them. You implement cold callers for them. This is something they haven't tried before. Very appealing. Oh, I don't have to spend money on ads. Oh, we could be, just cold calling homeowners and that type of thing. This is the whole game that people don't talk about. And this is how you develop a good offer, is by coming up with what we like to call a new opportunity. And again, this comes into the whole entire thing that we're talking about here, with the first agency being paid ads. So con is paid ads are usually saturated in most niches. So for me in real estate, every realtor has been pitched Facebook ads. So if you're in a similar niche where that's the main thing that they're doing, that they've tried, or if they've been pitched, it'll be very hard to get this offer off the ground. Not saying it's impossible. There's a ton of people making money in real estate, in med spas, in gyms, in dentists using paid ads, but you get the idea. Another con is that with paid ads, the client has to pay you and Mark Zuckerberg if you're running like Facebook and Google ads, or Facebook and Instagram ads, right? They have to pay both the retainer for you, or the paid in full for you, and the ad spend every single month. So those are the cons to it. Here's an example of one of my clients crushing it, right? This is James. He's in high school. He made, right here we have it, 10K cash collected in a single month in March with my help. And he runs paid ads for realtors. So again, it's not like it's impossible, but he has an improvement offer and he's fighting an uphill battle, which he still made work. So the whole point of this video is to help you see, help you use, use your brain, use common sense to figure out What is a new opportunity that I could offer to my niche and my ideal client within that niche? Okay, makes sense? Now, the second agency that we could run is a content agency. And here are some of the pros to it. A content agency is very easy to pitch businesses, right? Especially if the business hasn't created content before. Everybody's now becoming aware of the fact that billboards and freaking flyers don't work anymore. And pitching content for the business that hasn't created it before is very easy. It's very easy to pitch businesses that are just using like a $3 an hour Fiverr editor to do their content, and their content sucks. It's also a very long-term play for companies. Again, it's easier to retain clients here because content's a long-term game. You know, people, when they start creating content, if they want to win, they're making content for the next decade, for really the rest of the company's life. Content can also compound exponentially and drive millions in sales. So if you do it correctly, again, there's 3 steps to the funnel here. 1, attention. 2, nurture. 3, convert. If you're a content agency, that doesn't mean you don't have to worry if they make money or not. Just like with paid ads, just like with this next one that I'm going to show you, you're solving the attention problem. But you should also help them nurture and convert. How could you help them nurture? You could edit one of their VSLs. How could you help them convert? You could consult them and show them how to reach out to this new audience that they're building. At the end of the day, we're trying to inject traffic to increase sales into companies. Okay? So some cons to a content agency that you guys should be aware of: less predictable, right? Organic, that's the whole problem with it, is it's very unpredictable as to when you're going to have a video that takes off, when you're going to start gaining traction, start getting leads. It takes more time to see results. And if you only offer edits, like I just explained right here, you have an improvement offer, right? And it sucks. You have an improvement offer to most people, right? Because your competitors are short form content agencies, and you guys pretty much all offer the same thing, okay? Next up, or here's actually an example. This is Joseph. He just sent me this message like a few days ago. Did 3K in new clients in 2 days. He's at 25K a month with his content agency, working with CEOs. And that's just an example of one of my students crushing it with this model. The final really type that you could do is an outbound agency. So what are some examples of outbound agencies? Well, it's everything cold outreach. So we have cold call, we have cold email, we have cold DM, etc. Right? Cold call, cold email, cold DM. I don't know what else I can think of off my head, but this is things that you could do for another company. And some pros to a outbound agency: it's very easy to learn and deliver the service. If you learn how to do cold calls yourself, you can go and do it for another company or place a cold caller for another company. You could also hire cheap VAs to automate the cold emails, the cold DMs. It's also a new opportunity for most niches. So most niches are getting pitched Facebook ads because they were taught this stuff from people like Iman Gadzhi, who only said to do paid ads, from what I remember. So it's really a new opportunity in itself for most niches. And yeah, okay. So those are some pros to it. Some cons is you have to learn how to hire a team of VAs or cold callers, or how to set up the cold email system, and you need to get good at cold outreach. That's pretty much it. Those are pretty much the only cons to it. It's very low. It's very cheap to actually start an outbound agency, and that's what we're getting to here. So now I want to explain to you guys the brand new agency model that you've been waiting for. So to satisfy your curiosity here, give me like a quick little drum roll, and I'm going to explain it to you. And I don't want you to click off the video, okay? I want you to hear me out. So the brand new agency model that you've been waiting for is a DM agency. And here's what I mean, okay? Don't click off yet. Just give me a minute. Let me explain myself, man. You can literally use the exact same DM process from the video I posted, my last video here, which is sauce, by the way. You really don't want to miss this video, the Cold Outreach Masterclass. You could use the same exact process that I show in this video to get clients for yourself and to do it for other companies. I actually have a playlist on cold DMs and everything I've learned sending 1,000 cold DMs a day, scaling that to 30K a month. I have it all on my YouTube. This is something that you could learn very, very quickly and that you could offer to other companies. Now, the best companies to offer this for, so a DM agency, excuse me here, let me show you guys what this would actually look like. So with a DM agency, we can offer this to mostly B2B companies. So think other agencies, We could offer this to freaking, SaaS companies. We could offer this to just like other software companies. We could offer this to any B2B company. It's a really good way to do this because you could go and send Instagram cold DMs on behalf of an agency to their ideal clients, which are maybe dentists or something like that. Now, this also can work B2C. I've never done it. However, if I were to restart my agency today, here's what I would do. I would go to realtors who have been burned by paid ad agencies their whole entire life and give them this new opportunity of starting a DM campaign for them. And basically, so if you stick with me here, here's how I would do this for realtors. If I was restarting, this is exactly what I would do to get to 10K a month in 60 days. I would reach out to 500 realtors a day. Go watch my other cold DM videos on how to do that. I would send 500 DMs a day to realtors, and I would pitch them on the same exact thing that got them on the sales call for them. So I would pitch them the exact same cold DM process that you built or that I built, right? And I would do it for them. And I'd hire people from onlinejobs.ph that have experience sending cold DMs. You could pay them $3 an hour plus like commission if you want to, plus commish. And you could get each VA to send 200 DMs per day for the realtor clients. And now your next question might be, hey Christian, if I'm sending cold DMs for realtors, like how would it work? Basic overview of it is you're gonna craft a pitch to homeowners. So if you want to help realtors get more listings or get more buyers, it doesn't really matter. Let's say that we're doing listings, right? So we're gonna the first way we find our leads is by going to local pages in the area. So if you're working with a realtor in Miami, you're gonna go to the mayor of Miami and go through their following list. You're gonna go to like the Miami Heat page and go through their follower list. You basically wanna go to places where people that live in Miami would follow those pages. This is why B2C could be a little bit harder, but if I paid you $10,000 for you to go and send 500 DMs a day for me, do you think you'd figure it out? Hell yeah, you would. You would figure out exactly how to reach my ideal clients using cold DMs. So don't let these little problems stop you. This is how I would do it. Send 200 DMs per day with a VA on behalf of the realtor and reach out to homeowners in Miami or whatever city the realtor's in, pitch them and see if they're open to a 15-minute conversation. I would send them a Calendly link in the DMs for the realtor to get booked onto their calendar, okay? That's how I would set the whole thing up, and that's the exact offer I would do. You could charge a retainer to cover your VA costs and start getting your first free trial clients. This isn't the video for that, so go watch my other stuff. But I would do that exact same process, guys, and I would start a DM agency, send cold DMs on Instagram on behalf of other B2B companies, marketing agencies, SaaS companies, whatever, or B2C companies like realtors. You could even do gyms. You could do different things like that, okay? Hope that makes sense, guys. I want you to go check out this playlist, learn how to do cold DMs, because once you're able to do it well for yourself, you're gonna be convicted. You're not gonna have imposter syndrome when you go to pitch somebody on doing the same thing that worked for you. That's where most people fail. They have imposter syndrome that, hey, I don't know how to run paid ads for clients. It's like, dude, if you're doing cold DMs to get clients, you can go and do cold DMs for your clients because you already know the process, okay? So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. One last thing I want to cover here is that if you want to make this transformation, right? This is exactly who I'm trying to help. So this is my shameless plug. If you want the opportunity to work with me one-on-one, if you are stuck at like 3 to 5K a month with your agency, maybe you suck at cold DMs, so you definitely can't build a DM agency. Maybe you're just not getting good responses. You're not getting your clients good results. You feel like you're faking it. You have imposter syndrome and you're not able to make 10K a month. You're stuck. You need guidance. You need help. You need freaking help, man. I could help you. I could help you get to 10 to 30K a month. We could do little to no outreach if you're ready to run ads, or we could scale up your outreach and launch a DM agency, and we could land a ton of clients, start charging a premium, get systems in place, and scale using the same things that have worked for me. And you could join a group of killers like Joseph, that guy running the content agency I just showed you, 25K a month. Matt runs an in-person video agency, content, again, at 20K a month. And James, that I just showed you above, went from 3 to 10K a month in 1 month working with me with his real estate SMMA. So you could apply down below. I don't really care if you do or not. I don't want to be super salesy here, guys. If you want to work with me in my group and you want to get access to our community, our group calls every week, we have guests coming in that have closed millions of dollars in sales. We have a lot of stuff on the other side. You could find out more about it. Just check out the description. You must have a client already, by the way. I don't work with beginners. I make that very, very clear. There's too much saving for me to do in order to help you. So just watch the rest of my stuff and you could get to that first client. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you watching and I'll see you in the next one. And toodles.